The leaves turn gold, the weather turned cold, and the story began to unfold. It's 1976, a season still alive. The legends and the memories that time could never hide. From the kickoff in September to the champions at the end, we turn the pages back again and live those days once more, my friend.
Welcome back to Pigskin Glory, football 50 years ago today. Today we travel back to Wednesday, July 14th, 1976, and it was another packed day across the football world. We've got NFL roster moves, a former WFL star chasing his NFL dream, a fascinating study on amphetamine use in pro football, CFL roster moves, two men who helped build the game's early history, and another busy night of CFL preseason action. Let's dive in. We begin with the NFL's roster transactions. The Bills placed defensive back Harold Little on waivers. The Jets returned Steve Tannen to Oakland after he failed his physical. Denver continued trimming its roster while placing two defenders on injured reserve, and Seattle made another round of cuts as training camps across the league continued to take shape. One of the most interesting stories of the day came from Latrobe, Pennsylvania, where former World Football League MVP Tommy Reamon was trying to earn a roster spot with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Reamon admitted that if the WFL had survived, he probably never would have returned to the NFL. But after the league folded, he knew Pittsburgh represented his best opportunity, even with Franco Harris, Rocky Bleier, and Frenchie Fuqua already in the backfield. Reamon believed he could contribute if given the chance. Another headline looked at a subject that would become increasingly important in professional sports. A study released by researchers found that more than half of surveyed NFL players admitted to using amphetamines to improve performance, with many beginning during college. Defensive players reportedly used the drugs at higher rates than offensive players. While the league stopped researchers from gathering additional information several years earlier, the findings painted a concerning picture of football culture in the mid-1970s. Next, we travel up north where the Winnipeg Blue Bombers cut 3 players yesterday, continuing to get ready as the preseason was coming to an end for the regular season. We also pause to remember 2 men connected to football history. Former All-America lineman and NFL veteran Chet Widerquist passed away at the age of 80. Widerquist played for the Milwaukee Badgers, Rock Island Independents, Chicago Cardinals, and Minneapolis Red Jackets, making him one of the final links to the NFL's pioneering era. We also remembered Ray Riddick, former Green Bay Packer lineman and longtime Lowell High School coach. After playing 4 seasons with the Packers, broken up in between by the World War II, Riddick devoted nearly 3 decades of coaching high school players, positively impacting generations of young athletes. And finally, the CFL wrapped up another busy night of preseason football. The Ottawa Rough Riders defeated the Toronto Argonauts 20-9 behind another outstanding performance from quarterback Tony Gabriel, while Montreal continued to look like an Eastern Conference powerhouse, defeating Hamilton 30-12. Canadian running back Larry Smith starred for the Alouettes with 2 touchdown receptions from rookie quarterback Joe Barnes as Montreal finished the preseason with momentum heading toward the regular season. That's all for July 14th, 1976. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you click like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and reach a bigger audience. Tomorrow, more training camp battles, more roster moves, and another full day of football history from exactly 50 years ago today. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow.